A heated exchange erupted live on air when LBC presenter Tom Swarbrick confronted Labour MP Torsten Bell over the government's proposed changes to inheritance tax and private pensions. The fiery debate, which aired on Tuesday morning, August 19, left listeners divided as both sides stood their ground on one of the most controversial issues in Rachel Reeves' first budget as Chancellor. Since 2015, private pensions have provided families with a relatively safe route to avoid Britain's much despised inheritance tax. However, Labour's new proposals aim to roll pension pots into the scope of inheritance tax, meaning money carefully saved for retirement could now be subjected to the same levies as other assets. For many savers, this represents a fundamental change to long-term financial planning. Swarbrick, 38, wasted little time pressing Bell on what the proposals could mean for ordinary families. At one point, Bell remarked, "I'm sure you're putting into a private pension." The host immediately shot back, "I am, and you're coming for it." Bell tried to dismiss the accusation. "I'm not coming for it, that's a ridiculous thing to say." But Swarbrick doubled down, accusing Labour of undermining people's ability to pass on savings to their children. "You absolutely are," he raged. "You're going to put my private pension into tax. Whatever's left of it in the future, if I want to leave that to my children, you'll roll it into inheritance tax. It's absolute madness." Bell, clearly frustrated, pushed back forcefully, "If I'm honest, I think you're talking nonsense. The reason is simple. To have properly funded public services, money has to come from somewhere. We already provide significant pension tax relief to encourage retirement, but pensions were never designed to be marketed as a way of dodging inheritance tax." Listeners quickly took to social media to react. Some sided with Swarbrick, convinced that Labour was indeed targeting their hard-earned pensions. One wrote, "He confirmed at the end, they're after our private pensions and even implied we're greedy if we complain." Another declared, "Labour just can't stop lying." Torsten pushed Reeves to include pensions in IHT and then lies to the public. Others, however, felt Bell had the stronger argument. "Tom lost it there," one user argued. "Pension relief exists to help you build a pension. Inheritance tax only applies when you don't." Another added, "Private pension contributions are tax-free." Torsten is right to point out the balance. The clash underlined just how contentious the issue has become, with Labour insisting that fair taxation is essential to fund public services, and critics accusing the party of punishing savers. The debate over pensions and inheritance tax shows no signs of cooling down anytime soon.